is this thing? Bought this in a German flea market. It's quite heavy for its size, and once the lid is screwed on, you can't fit anything in it because of the black rod on the lid. Oh, no, well, what is that anyway? Oh, do we have an answer? Do we have a verdict? Hey, OP, radiation safety officer here. Never a fun start to this sentence. This really looks like a lead pig used to shield a radiation source housed inside the black rod part. Pigs usually come with a higher activity source, although they're occasionally with check sources. I highly recommend going down to your city's fire department and seeing if they could scan this for you. Small departments may not be able to do this, but larger departments absolutely would have a hazmat unit that would have equipment that could, just to confirm the presence of radiation or not. If it's radioactive, it might not be legal for you to own depending on the radioisotope, activity, or laws and regulations in Germany or the EU. Oh, fun. Great, so it could be radioactive. Update. I called the non-emergency fire brigade number this morning, and less than 2 minutes later, 6 fire engines, 3 ambulances, 3 police cars, and a bomb disposal unit arrived. Incredible stuff. They evacuated all flats in the building for 4 hours until they finally took it away. It turned out to be thorium. Well, what is thorium, and how dangerous is thorium? Thorium is, how radioactive is it? It's weakly radioactive. So they brought all that out for thorium? They probably didn't know, but still, come on. Strange brick room in our 1860s house. Oh, it is a strange little brick room. I'm sure this has been repurposed by now, but like, what is this for? Oh, you know what this is? Or at least what I think this might be. This looks like it's like a walk-in ice box of some kind. I have to imagine that's what it is. Like a larder or something. And a larder was basically you would store raw meat covered in fat, and you'd store it in there, or you would store milk, butter, like basically you kept it away from like the heat of the kitchen. That's what this looks like it was for. Because I was thinking like, oh, maybe it was a root cellar, but it doesn't look like it would have been a root cellar. But that's interesting. This 100% looks like it was a larder or cooler of some kind. That's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. I didn't even need to look it up. They agreed with me. I didn't realize that we were gonna have the answer at the end of this. Yeah, that's correct on second count. It was a larder. Fun fact, Syracuse was a salty town, and preserving foods with salt was an important part of farm life. Quote, for over a century, central New York was the hub for production of salt in the U.S. The rapid rise of the salt industry in Syracuse led to the nickname the Salt City. By 1900, salt production had declined due to competition and the exhaustion of concentrated salt brine in and around Onondaga Lake. Onondaga? Whatever. Salty Lake. You know what I'm talking about. And Syracuse is important because, for context, this guy's house is near Syracuse, New York. So 100% this thing was used to cure meat. Found a small black plastic bag wired directly into my outlet. Oh, that is a little plastic bar. What is that doing here? This looks like you're being listened to. You're being monitored, man. That sure looks like a listening device to me. Looks similar to another bug, and we have the picture here, especially where it was found, since it was behind the outlet. Oh, wow. I think they were being monitored. Holy It's a terrifying thing to find. 2 men carrying shoulder-mounted devices, which are gray in color, have 4 black circles and a black square panel. Each person has a device strapped around their waist. They appear to be some sort of scanning or detection equipment. What are they? It's like a riddle that you just gave me. They have someone connected to them through Zoom that they want to see the world with. What is this anyway? The answer is I think they're eye walkers or ad walkers from this company called Eyewalker, which operates in Wales. I've never heard. Is this a walking billboard? Oh my God, it 100% is. Yeah, your brand here, out of this world marketing. I mean, it definitely catches eyes, but I feel like is this product even successful? Okay, I'm writing this off as like a new a tech thing that's gonna like go away in the next few years, but I could be wrong. I don't know. It's just how I feel. Had a fire last night and this was left when all the wood burned. It is completely fireproof. Oh, what is it? It looks like maybe like a fiberglass kind of thing. Oh, here we go. It's definitely fiberglass, but we could specify it down even further. It's not a standard float glass fiber used for home insulation or for glass filling plastics. The strands would have melted in the fire for the former and would be chopped up finer for the latter. Okay, so what is it? It is a type of specialized fused quartz fiber item because it survived the fire. Quartz is a special type of glass with an extremely high melting point of over 2,000 degrees Celsius. I can't think of any other reason for quartz fiber to be in the woods other than for bow/crossbow limbs, arrow, and fishing rods. And looking at the size and shape, I think this was likely a stray arrow or the tip of a high-end fishing rod that got snagged in a tree. Okay, fascinating stuff. Why does it look like that though? Why is there that much of it? Strange short house in Utah has intrigued me for years. Oh. It is just a tiny little house, probably like built into the ground, right? I would imagine. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a house where it's just a basement. Yeah, basement house. Oh, exactly. It is exactly that, a basement house. Also called a half house. And they were predominant from immediately after World War II. The residences were promoted as affordable housing for returning veterans. The roof supports were designed as subfloors so that a second or main level could be built as funds permitted. Most basement houses were later finished as 1 or 2 story homes or were demolished to permit the construction of more conventional housing. So you have just a relic of the Second World War in your neighborhood. Found in a shipwreck. Does anyone know what this is? Small yellowish amber vial with clear liquid inside and a leather corded pouch. Vial is about 1 inch long. Oh, no, I'm not even gonna try to like guess what this is. It's a concoction of some kind. Soviet perfume. Oh, fire. It's a jasmine sample. I didn't even realize we were gonna have an exact answer, but leave it to this guy to know his Soviet perfume catalog. Thin piece of metal with a logo of a shield with a cross or plus found in the bottom of a lake that ran dry. This is something Swiss, right? I'm just assuming because of the cross. I'm probably completely wrong. Top plate from a circular Victorionics watch box. Oh, that's cool. Maybe if you look further, the watch is somewhere, right? That's what that means. What is this? Found it on my wall this morning. Looks pinkish, a bit like foam, and is around 8 centimeters long. Oh no. What the hell is that? It's oh great, reptile or amphibian. I've worked in animal care for a long time. How's this so far down? It's absolutely poop. Can't believe how far I had to scroll to get this response, and I don't think OP will ever see it. And instead we'll go on thinking it's a magical builder's foam that emerged from a wall without any cracks. Well, I guess that's the fun response. That's the response for those of us who like to believe. New park built by my house. Had this section with these gray posts with white movable flaps. Oh, well, okay, what do we got? We have a crossed out circle and a hand, so, I don't know what this would be. Looks like kind of like the the Surge, whatever his name was from Pokemon. The name's missing me, but that maze he'd have you walk through for his gym battle, that's what this looks like. According to the city plan, this is a changeable maze with play panels and control posts. Oh, I see. So you could set up the maze. Oh, okay, so those must be able to extend out then, right? Yeah, they're movable flaps, so you can extend these out to have a maze created. That's fun. I would have loved that as a kid. Small plastic spoons with brown substance, individually packaged and found in a public park exposed to the elements. It's a little treat for later. Pretty sure this is tamarind. Well, look at the color. It looks like a tamarind. Tamarind spoon. There we go. You have Hispanics in the neighborhood, would be my guess. Hit up a liquor store and get a fresh pack and try them out. Hell yeah. We out here on that tamarind grind. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Full on tamarind spoons. That's what's up. Delicious. Hand-sized tablet with notches on the back side found on a ridge line in Conway, Massachusetts. Oh. You found the runic scroll. You found an ancient tome. Could be a gravestone for a baby that died. Oh, that's sad. Rest in peace to that baby. And nobody had money to put their name on the stone. Babies died very frequently in the past. Oh. Oh, poor baby. But at least it's resting. What is that thing on the ceiling of a Target? Plastic, mostly white, about the size of a bread box. Pretty sure that's a camera. It's a Zebra Smart Sense. It's an EAI, Enterprise Asset Visibility offering, providing greater visibility into retail operations and delivers business insights. It combines UHF and RFID, video and microlocation to identify and track merchandise, employees, and shoppers in store in real time. Okay, this is how they find you shoplifting. It analyzes all data obtained and provides useful information to achieve optimal stock levels, identified misplaced merchandise or assets, detect theft, and improve promotions and product placement. That's fire. So it's just a big camera, more or less. This looks to be some type of sensor, or is it a mic in the air vent of a conference room? Yellow and looks to be an inch or so wide with a few inches long. Can't see any wires. That looks like, it has, no. This is something used in HVAC. This looks like a thermometer tool. Yep. HVAC instant read thermometer. They were checking the air temp coming from a vent and they forgot their pocket thermometer. That's a shame. Winglet-like debris, 50 by 130 centimeters. Aluminum, many rivets, red marking on both sides. Color gray, very light. Isolation inside. Ball gearing at the top. Strongly damaged. Found at the beach, East Sea, South Sweden. Oh, this looks like it's off of a boat or something, man. This looks wrecked. Yeah, there's the little bearing. This looks like it's either from a trailer or a boat piece. I don't know what this is, man. Oh, here we go. Former air structures designer. My guess is that this is part of a missile control surface. Oh, great. We were all wrong. Horrible. Confirmed, Russian P-124K-85 Malachit anti-ship cruise missile for corvettes and submarines. Entered service in 1972, and the part in the post is most of the lower ventral fin and rudder. Excellent. Great that it was a horrible missile, an object of destruction. The yellow thing in the firefighter's hand. It looked like he held it up to my peephole. Oh, I don't know what that is at all. Maybe because it has that little like hose, it could be used to detect a gas leak of some kind if the firefighters are there in gear. I cannot tell the model from the back of that fuzzy pic, but it's a gas leak detection unit. Oh, 100% it is. There we go. I'm all right. I'm on point with it, dude. I could tell from the nozzle it was a gas leak detection thing. I'm on it today.